Hi, thank you so much for clicking onto this video. This a reading whenever you do. So y'all, this I feel like this is more so for like divine feminine energies, but it looks like this could be reassurance. This is I feel like it's a small hug, okay? Letting you know that it's okay, like you're safe. It's okay to be powerful. It's okay to stand in your power. But Athena specifically is showing up. And I actually had pulled up some information here on Athena because I'm actually using because I consider Athena to be like a goddess, but I'm using these messages from your angels card. So in this one, they're like basically consider her to be an angel too. But it says it is safe for you to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in a loving way that benefits others as well as yourself. So to me, honestly, the aesthetic or like this look that they have Athena, and to me, it's kind of giving like dark feminine energy, but not in a manipulative type of way. Like you're not abusing your power. So if you're a feminine energy watching this, it's like you could be in this space to where you have fully, reclaimed your power. It's giving like very much confidence too, but it's like whatever it is that you're doing, it's like you know how to, you're not abusing your power, especially when it comes towards like other people. Like you're not trying to manipulate or trick, harm other people. So I feel like there's a need to like stay in that energy. But when I was looking at this picture, the movie Snow White came to my head. The lady that they consider to be like the evil queen, she was actually a shapeshifter too. But I'm gonna get into that in a few minutes. But Athena here, Athena is the angel of war and wisdom. And basically it's like she was going up against the forces of darkness. So for a lot of people, you are actually, look, you're meant to go up against forces of darkness. But there is an energy here as well. There's an energy showing up as like the evil queen, and basically it's like the witches and warlocks, that type of energy. It's like you're meant to come up against witches and warlocks, like seriously. But let's get into that character from Snow White. So basically, she's called like the evil queen, the queen Grimhide or whatever, or the wicked queen. So look, she was motivated by vanity and jealousy, and she used magic. She uses magic in a disguise as like an old hag. That's like the version of her that looks like really, really old, like she looks like a witch or whatever. But she shapeshifted to literally plot against Snow White to remain the fairest of all, like the fairest of them all or whatever. So it's like that competitive type of energy too. And she was like very obsessive too, the evil queen. And I had channeled something else too. I was not expecting this, but it's something to pay attention to. So basically, her whole plot, she tricked Snow White into eating the poison apple, and that actually resulted into Snow White falling into like that sleep state. She was like under a spell, but they calling it like sleeping death. And this is crazy because recently I've been seeing a lot of videos pop up on Aaliyah, like what happened to her allegedly. Okay, so basically, a video had popped up for me to where this girl was talking about the picture. Apparently, this was supposed to be apparently this was supposed to be her last picture that was taken of her, but people are like speculating to where they feel like she was already gone, but they're saying like she was just asleep. So that is super significant too. I feel like something's coming out about that because when I was reading this, I was like, wow, it had me thinking because I'm like, that's really crazy because I've been seeing videos of Aaliyah pop up where people are talking about that picture. So something could be coming up about that too, y'all. But yeah, apparently they had like gave her something to where she had fell asleep, but it's like she passed away in her sleep. But that picture, people are, speculating that she was already gone, like she was not just asleep. Like it looks very off. And if you use your discernment too, like you will be able to pick up on that too. But yeah, y'all, you are actually fighting up against witches and warlocks for whoever this is for. And there's a need to know that you are safe and it's safe to be in this position of power. So even like the goddess Athena could be significant too. For some people, you may resonate with her energy. Ooh. Give me clarity on this. Tell me about Athena here for the collective, please. Oh, and I wanted to mention too, because look, the evil queen was messing with that mirror too. She had that magic mirror. So even like glamour spells too, like these witches and warlocks doing spell work on your looks or whatever. Listen, tell me more. Tell me about Athena here. Okay, so I see some motion. It looked like a lot going on. To me, it's giving like very much busy. You could be juggling like more than one thing too. Like for some people, you could have a lot going on, but I feel like your time management is definitely very good too. It's like you may know how to balance out a lot of things in life and still have time to, like, take care of yourself. The Two of Pentacles showing up here. So it says when life gets chaotic, find a way to get grounded and balanced. So look, it's like it's okay, it's safe for you to be in power. I feel like there's a need to like stay balanced and grounded, and even like the body language too of this figure that they have of Athena, the way her hands are showing up here too, it looks like she's very poised and like very balanced. Even though things around you could be like super chaotic, it's like you still remain balanced. I feel like that's very powerful too. But it looks like a lot going on here. Eight of Wands coming out. Energetically, kind of looks like here too. Yeah, to me it looks like something about movement, like needing to get somewhere like very quickly or something like that, with the Eight of Wands coming out. But let's see, tell me more about this here. Uh-oh. So Seven of Pentacles coming out here. Nurture what you have and see how it grows and grows. So look, when it comes towards anything that you have invested in, for some people you can actually be like self-made. You can have your own business. There's something that you've been caring for, nurturing, pouring into. And it looks like there's a need to continue to do so. I feel like you could be seeing growth here. I see heavy movement though. So I feel like there's a need to like look, it's like do not slow up your pace, like literally keep going. Something about like certain distractions could be showing up here too. And to me, it's given like literally negative energy. Because sometimes when you are like super consistent, it's like, you got some type of emotion. It's like you're trying to stay balanced. Like it seems like something always be trying to like throw you off balance. To me, it's given like that chaotic type of energy, even like scattered energies is very significant too. But I feel like you are very powerful if you know how to maintain and maneuver through them type of energies or situations that occur. And I feel like too, something definitely wanted to knock you down. Look, Nine of Wands coming out. It looks like this figure is like on their knees, but it says, yeah, I feel like for some people there is something that tries to defeat you. See, for a lot of people, you are super heavily divinely protected, even like your ancestors too. Like you're literally meant to come up against the forces of darkness, these witches and warlocks, like for real. Tell me more about this. Look, the Hierophant card showing up. For some people, you could be like a leader, a teacher, or something of that sort too. Somebody could read a lot. The Knight of Swords coming out here. Something about like history books is very significant too. Oh yeah, you know what? And it did say Athena is the angel of wisdom and war. So for a lot of people, you actually now not really sure if someone's doing this, but you could be like looking into or like studying, doing your research on, because like some people can actually like study into like um certain things that they could be coming up against to like get a better understanding of it. That's what it feel like to me. And every so often I like to mention it's a book, y'all, but it's given like just knowing like peeping game. But I highly recommend if you ain't never read the book before, but the 48 Laws of Power, it's like sometimes you just gotta know what you dealing with, okay. But that's what it feel like to me. You could be like reading up on certain things just so you can have that knowledge on how certain things operate. Give me clarity on this here. Oh, and you know what, too, y'all? For some people, you could like I feel like certain energies could be up against you. So heavy on like spiritual attacks, spiritual warfare, right? And it's because of the certain things that you know that makes you very powerful. It's like you hold a lot of wisdom, like you may know a lot, like of course you don't have to know everything, but it's like you may know certain things about these certain things that are you're meant to come up against. Okay, you may know certain things. What's this about here? It's like certain things that people don't want you to know. If you're able to see and hear certain things that be going on behind the scenes that represents darkness, then of course you will show up as a threat. Give me clarity on this, Athena. Somebody's into, because to me it's giving, because of course, even like doing like tarot readings or whatever. Now I've been called a witch many, many times. Okay. But I know that I'm not working with darkness or whatever, or doing anything to like hurt or harm nobody. But for a lot of people, if you are using your spiritual gifts, like you're on a social media platform, and people could be calling you a witch or whatever. This could even to be people in your personal life. Maybe they just don't understand, what it is that you do, and that's okay. But and that's, to me, is given like a lack of knowledge. Just because somebody doesn't know exactly, who you are as a person, and they don't even try to figure it out, they don't care, it's just because it's something that could be unfamiliar to them, or something that basically the church has like demonized or whatever. They kind of just take it and run with it. But something about what is it, like the Celtic cross or something like that, I feel like that's super significant too. But I do feel strongly that of course there's like good witches or whatever, and there's like the ones who work in darkness. Basically it's like they're not doing anything to like help anybody, and of course they're not helping themselves too. When people are motivated by, of course, jealousy, vanity, okay, like appearances, and they become like obsessed to where they are like literally doing spell work, then that's a problem. So it's kind of like choosing the light, and like choosing light over darkness, but then also to like understanding the darkness too, so that you know what that you are coming up against. What else are they needing to hear or know? And especially the ones who are like super competitive too. Especially like the spiritual community, okay, because that be happening a lot. Tell me more about Athena here for the collective, please. For some people, this could actually indicate new love. But I feel like you're gonna get a sign, because you know how like if you are somebody who is like very powerful, it's like you may feel like it's not safe, or even like for the feminine energies too. It's like when you are in certain type of connections or whatever. Now this could be like romantic too, but if the person is not, if they trying to like dim your light, that's a problem. And if you don't feel safe to be in your skin, that's a problem too. But it looks like a situation, like a new beginning coming towards you, to where you're gonna feel safe. Like spirit saying it's safe, it's okay. Like do what you need to do or whatever. That's what it feels like. So if it's the other way around, then that means it's a no. It's almost like if the person is intimidated by your power or whatever, then that's the issue too. I'm actually get my other cards real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna get into a more insight on this. Give me clarity here on Athena for the collective, please. Oh, so look, y'all, yeah. So this is actually saying people are threatened by your growth, but they're actually threatened on like how powerful you are. That's what it looks like. So that's actually confirmation. And look, y'all, they can't hex what's healed. So look, this is definitely giving heavy confirmation on if you have been experiencing some spiritual attacks here, people trying to hex you, okay. And it could be like word curses, because sometimes people be using their words thinking that it's gonna hurt you or do something to you, like it's gonna, like, you just supposed to be vanish or whatever. That's what they be thinking. But no, it's like you keep standing in your power and you are safe, you are protected too. Tell me about this Nine of Wands energy for the collective. mm. So wow, they're stalking your energy. I was clarifying a Nine of Wands. So this could be confirmation for some people when it comes to, now look, because it looked like somebody had to go to their altar. If you have like an altar set up, now I ain't trying to get in nobody business or whatever, but no, it's given like somebody done went to their ancestor altar, or you went to your ancestors. I feel like you've been praying about this situation too, but it looks like you could have some people or a person here stalking your energy. Give me clarity on this. And you know what, like, listen, because I had mentioned, I think it was like yesterday or the day before yesterday. If you've been seeing flies, because I feel like somebody trying to see them monitoring spirits. Sometimes they be showing up as like flies, but I be paying attention to, because it's different when you see a fly like outside somewhere, but when it's inside, it's like that different. I forgot to look it up too, because I don't want to look up a picture of a fly, but to me this fly look different. I've seen it before, but it don't look like a regular fly, if you get what I'm saying. And to me it looks like extra black. But I feel like if you've been seeing flies surrounding anywhere where you do any type of like spiritual protection, let's just say you use candles or you burn candles anywhere like near an altar or some type of like setup, pay attention to that, because to me it's given like literally a monitoring spirit, or even like that some of these witches be doing like remote viewing, listen, even like astral projection, okay, because it looked like somebody done tried to show up where somebody prays or anywhere where you got like a little setup. If you've been seeing flies or like any type of weird stuff going on around that, this is confirmation on what's going on, because it kind of looked like somebody's trying to like monitor and see, I guess, like what you could be praying about, or how you protect yourself spiritually. Tell me more about this here. So, in all good news, though, it's looking like a money block is being removed. For some people, you could have actually, somebody could have been trying to like attack your finances too. But the energy that could be sent towards you, y'all, they cannot reach you anymore. Give me clarity on this. Okay, so wow. Somebody actually thinks they're getting away with something, y'all. I feel like in a they whoever it is, someone thinks they're getting away with basically trying to like spiritually attack you. That's what it looks like. For some people, honestly, because look, them spiritual attacks ain't nothing. Listen, because sometimes you may even feel the effects from it. Now, this could be happening in a dream state, or just like certain things that occur, like certain events, something that happens to where you can tell that something's not right, like the energy is off. But for some people, you could have actually gotten like hurt, or like, something could have actually happened that's really realistic, even though it's like nobody wants that to happen, but it does happen. But it looks like somebody could be thinking they're actually getting away with it. Now, I do feel like for some people, it looked like somebody done lit a candle. You had to go to your altar. You prayed about something. You prayed about something that somebody thinks they're getting away with it. So by this showing up is letting you know that I feel like it's going to be handled. It's going to work out. And the reason why somebody could have did something to where they thought that, it was just going to fly, like maybe, somebody going to forget about it. Cause some people be doing that too. They be doing like the most snaked out stuff and they literally think that you forgot. Like you got amnesia, or they done press that look, they done flash the light in your eyes and you done forgot literally everything, almost like your memory has been erased. But no, tell me more about this here. Actually, you know what, y'all? I'm gonna get advice. Yeah, look, protect your peace. And you're about to live the life you prayed for. So heavy on the prayers too, y'all. Definitely check out my other video. It's like 2 videos down. Actually, by this time, it's probably like the 4th video underneath this video. But check out that one because there's prayers in that one. But yeah, Spirit saying protect your peace, okay? But I do feel like something could have tried to disrupt your peace too. So it looks like your prayers have been heard. They're going to be answered. I feel like they have already been answered too, though. Give me clarity on this. Oh, actually, I was trying to get advice. Give me advice here for the collective on this 9 of Wands energy. Well, the first piece of advice here is to fully come into your power. Now, if you need to reclaim your power, maybe you forgot who you were, then Spirit is saying it's safe to pop out. It's safe to come out of hiding. Like, it's like stop acting like you not her or him. I'm gonna just read it one more time, but it says it is safe for you to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in a loving way that benefits others as well as yourself. Give me advice here on this 9 of Wands energy. Okay, so look, they lost access to you. Something about like your spirits and your ancestors, they are not playing around. I feel like they are literally about to block off, cut off all access to you. Like honestly, for some people now, you could be guided to kind of like fall back from a situation, but I feel like anywhere where there's like other people or like a certain environment, I do feel strongly for some people this is in regards to work, like a certain work environment. There's definitely something going on energetically to where, look, some people are about to lose access to you because it's almost like as long as you're around, you're going to be experiencing like people trying to defeat you because they are threatened by your growth, your power. This could even to be just like your energy, just in general. But it's like the people who are working with the forces of darkness, they know who you are. You think they don't know who you are? Like how the evil queen, she knew who Snow White was. But yeah, that's what it looks like here. Even like the colors of red and purple is very significant too. I'm seeing like red, purple, black. Yeah, red, purple, and black. So y'all, I'm gonna actually leave it here, but thank you so very much for listening and watching.